A dimly lit apartment, the sound of scratching behind the walls. The clock strikes 2:00 a.m. Sometimes when you think you're alone, you're not. Some things don't leave when you move in. They were always there, waiting. Rohit had just moved into his new apartment. It was cheap, spacious, and surprisingly quiet. Too quiet, he thought. The previous tenants had left overnight, abandoning everything, furniture, clothes, even food on the table. There was no explanation. That should have been his first warning. The first night was peaceful. The second night, the sounds began, soft scratching inside the walls. At first Rohit assumed it was rats, but then he heard something worse. Breathing, a slow, raspy inhale and an even slower exhale right behind his bed. He pressed his ear against the wall. Something whispered back, "I see you." Rohit tore open the wall the next morning, expecting to find rats or a broken pipe. Instead he found something impossible, a small hidden room, and in the centre, an old wooden chair. The dust-covered walls were lined with peepholes, each one staring into a different room of his apartment. Someone had been watching, and then he saw it, a handprint, fresh, pressed against the inside of the wall. It wasn't his. That night, Rohit barely slept. At 3:00 a.m. his phone buzzed, unknown number. Don't look at the closet, his heart pounded. Slowly he turned his head toward the closet door. It was open. A tall, gaunt figure stood inside, its head tilted sideways, its mouth stretched into a grotesque grin, and in a voice that was not human it whispered, "You've seen me. Now I can come out." Rohit ran. But the front door wouldn't open. The walls began to creak, as if something inside them was moving. The whispers grew louder, laughing, mocking. The last thing he saw was long skeletal fingers slipping out of the cracks in the walls. They were everywhere. Then darkness. A month later, the apartment was up for rent again. A young woman moved in. The landlord handed her the keys with a smile. "Hope you enjoy your new home." As he walked away, he whispered to himself, "They never stay for long." Inside, behind the walls, someone else whispered back, "Not alone, never alone."